Hello children. In the last class I started the ancient civilization lesson. Correct, no? In that I taught the Egyptian civilization. First civilization it is. Now second one it is, that is Mesopotamia civilization. All civilization having the interesting stories, children. They go on developing the city life. That one we are learning in the ancient civilization. In the Mesopotamia civilization, see children, first we will know the meaning of the Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia meaning is land between two rivers it is. Sorry, I wrote land, two rivers. The land between two rivers is called Mesopotamia. So, as this civilization, it started between the two rivers, it is called as a Mesopotamia civilization. Followed? What are those two rivers? They are called Tigris and Euphrates. Tigris and Euphrates. These are the two rivers. In between these two rivers, this Mesopotamia civilization flourished. It originated. Followed? Then, see children, some historians they are telling that these Mesopotamia civilization will be the first civilization. Why they are calling so means they only started the urban life. Urban cities, ruling, kingdom, all it is started by the Mesopotamia people. So it is also called as the first civilization. Got it? Now Iraq is there, no children. There only this Mesopotamia civilization started. What we are calling Iran, Iraq, Arab country, no children. There it started. Asia continent only. There it started. And now this Mesopotamia place where the civilization started, no, that is called Iraq. Nowadays it is called. Okay. This Mesopotamia civilization is ruled by the many kings. His kingdom's name, children, I wrote here few. That is Sumerians. Next, Babylonians. Then Assyrians. Then Neo-Babylonians. Like this, some of the main kingdoms there which ruled the Mesopotamia civilization. We will read from the each dynasty. One important king is there, and all are having the important contribution to the world. That one we are learning. Okay. Now, this in the early class only I said all the civilizations started writing the scripts. In their own script it is, and all the script are having the different name. As Egyptian civilization having the script as a hieroglyphics. This Mesopotamia people also having the script. That script name is cuneiform. Got it? Cuneiform. That is the script name of the Mesopotamia. They used to write in the wet clay, children. Egyptian people used to write on the dry grass. But Mesopotamia people started writing on the wet clay. What they used to do? Wet clay means mud, children. Wet mud they used to make it as a slate. Slate means, understand, no? Like a square box they used to make with the mud, clay it is. When it is wet, that time only they used to write the script. When it will be dried up, no, it will be, the letters will be as it is. Like that way they used to write the script. That script name is cuneiform. Got it? Then they are having the trade relation with the Harappa people, children. Both are Asia continent only, no? So they are having the trade relation with Gujarat port. They used to make the trade business. They used to make. How forward, no? Gujarat Harappa people having the one port, Lutar port it is. While learning the Harappa civilization, I will explain that one. In the Harappa civilization, Lutar, it is now it is in Gujarat. There they are having the port, navy. Port means, understand, no children? From there they are doing the trade with the Mesopotamia people. Followed? Now in the political history we learn about these kings, what they contributed, how they ruled that one. Okay? Now take this point, children. Yes. See children, here political history, many kingdoms ruled. I said that one. In that Hammurabi, he is one of the king. He is from the Babylonia dynasty. Babylonia king is what he made? He made the code of law. See children, when you are ruling the kingdom means there should be a one set of law. Yes, no? So he made the set of law that only we are calling as a code of laws. Then on what basis he made that law? See, his principle is an eye for eye and a tooth for tooth. On this base he made the law. Base it is for his code of law. Got it? What does it mean? See, anyone broken the hand means who did that crime? No? You have to break his hand only because he broken the hand. If he broken the teeth means you have to break his teeth only. Like that way. What crime is doing? No, same punishment you have to do. On that basis, he made the law. Is it good, children? In olden time, as it is started first civilization, so they made this one, but it is not good one. Yes, no? If you broken his eye means you have to break his eye only. Is it good? Not good. Yes, no? So he made that law on the basis of this principle. An eye for eye and a tooth for tooth. This is the principle for the code of law. Got it? Then next king is Ashurbanipal. Ashurbanipal. This is the king's name. He is from the Assyrian kingdom. The kingdom name it is Assyrian. How we are having Mughal, Guptas, Hoysalas, like that, no children? Like that, these are the kingdom's name. Assyrians, Babylonians, and the here also Babylonian is there, like this way. See children, this Ashurbanipal is the great warrior as well as writer also. He used to write the books as well as poetry also. Poet also is. So he built the library. See children, script they used to write. Now library also started. He built the library in the place name is Nineveh. Place name is Nineveh. There he started the library. Who started? Ashurbanipal, king's name. Followed? Next, one more Babylonian king. His name is Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar. His name, king's name is. And he is from the Babylonia dynasty. This king. What he made? Hanging garden. You might have heard this word. Hanging garden. It is in Babylonia only. Babylonia is a place name. There he built the hanging garden. There are 7 wonders of the world are there, children. This hanging garden is also one of them. It is included in the 7 wonders of the world. I will tell a small story about this hanging garden. Listen, children. See, this Nebuchadnezzar, he married the tribal lady. Tribal lady means who are living in the hilly places. Almost we can say jungle. There, from that place he married one lady and he brought her to his palace. But that tribal lady, she brought up with the nature, with the greenery and all she brought up. As she came to the palace, somewhat it is not comfortable to her. She was not happy. Always she is in the worry only. She is looking sad. Then this Nebuchadnezzar started thinking, she is a tribal lady. I brought her to palace. All the royal facilities she is having. She can lead the royal life. Instead of that one, she is unhappy. Why it is so? Once she asked her, why you are unhappy, looking always sad, what you are thinking? Then she told that I brought up with the nature. And now I am in palace. I am not feeling that it is my place. I am not liking this place, she said. So this Nebuchadnezzar, to make her happy, he changed his palace only. What he made? See, around his palace, he hanged the pots. Now also are there no children pots? We can put the plants in that. They will hang. That one he made around his palace. And in front of the palace also, what lawn was there, place was there in front of the palace, that one he made step children, like a stadium he made. And in in the each step he planted the plants. So whenever she is looking out of the palace, it is like step by step plants we planted. So because of that air, they are looking like a hanging one. Got it? They are looking like a hanging trees or plants. They are looking. So it is the name is given as a hanging garden. Hanging means nowhere garden is hanging. It is looking like a hanging plants. Followed. So like that way, to make her happy. Now he is a queen. To make her happy, he made all these things. But it is very likely to be beautiful one. So it is included in the 7 wonders of the world. Okay, children? Yes. Now this is all about their political history. Take these points also. King's name also. What contribution they made. See, Hammurabi, he made the code of law. Then Assurbanipal, he built the library. Then Nimbujarneza, he made the hanging garden. Like this, one contribution they made for the world. Now, their total contribution for the world, Mesopotamia, that one we are going to learn. Take this point, children. Yes, one contribution they made for the world, that one I wrote here. See, children, this cuneiform script. Cuneiform script. This is the one of the contribution to the world by the Mesopotamia civilization people. Next comes code of law. Hammurabi did this one, no? That it is. Then city guardian deity. Deity means goddess children. Grammar they are calling, no? That tradition is started by the Mesopotamia people. For each city they made one god for their safety. That tradition, that culture started from the Mesopotamia people. Till today it is there. Yes, no? Then trade relation with the Harappa people. See, this Egyptian and all, they are exchanging the goods from their place only. But this Mesopotamia people, from the harbor, from the ships, they started making the trade with the other civilization people. They are having trade relation with the Harappa people. Got it? Then high-rise temples. They started building the temples, children. They were at the very highly elevated place. They are called as a Jagrut. Here I wrote, children. Jagrut. You are having question on this. Listen carefully. They are called Jigrut. The temples are called as a Jigrut. High-rise, I said. Why it is so means, see, children, to reach the temple, you have to climb the many steps. There you will get the temple. Like in that architecture, they built the temples. They used to call them as a Jigrut. Temples only called as a Jigrut. Here in the textbook, they give one picture. And the end of the video, I will stick all the Mesopotamia civilization photos, children. Watch them. See here. This one, children. Jigrut. Can you see? See, here are the steps. These are the steps. This front also steps. Here in the top you are having the temple. Here you have to go to reach the temple. This much elevated place it is. See from the earth how much it is high one. So high rise temples there. They are called as a Jigrut. Here they wrote. Followed? Yes. Next one, children, they wrote the epic. Ramayana, Mahabharata are called epic, children. Yes, no? Same thing. This Mesopotamia people also wrote the epic. See now, not only book epic only they wrote. That name is Gilgamesh. What Mesopotamia people having epic, no? That epic name is Gilgamesh. Followed, children? This is all about their contribution. Note down this one. This is all about the Mesopotamia civilization, children. All are having one contribution. Interestingly, you have to listen the every civilization. And if possible, how much photos I am getting for the civilization, no? I will stick to my videos only, children. Watch them carefully. Okay? And for today's session, take the homework. Yes. 3 I wrote, children. On which river banks Mesopotamia civilization flourished? 2 rivers name you have to write. Who created hanging garden? King's name you have to write. That is Nimbu Janija. Then name the epic of Mesopotamians. That you have to write. Follow, children? Yes, enough for today.